The Pentagon war planners have rightfully said that 90% of modern warfare is informational. That's why it's more important than ever that all of you watching subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter at Real Alex Jones, because INFOWARS is the front line of the fight. And without your help and support, we will fail. With your support and with your prayers, we will be victorious against the globalists together. Ladies and gentlemen, wanted to hand the baton to the one and the only Mike Cernovich, who coming up in early September is going to start hosting his own transmission with, of course, Owen Schroyer. That is coming up. That kicks off in early September, but here he is once a week hosting an hour. I want to just get out of here and let him take over. I know we've got Carlos in Canada and Greg in Montana and Sean wants to talk about implementing COG from Oklahoma. Carol in Florida wants to talk about coup and the Senate Bill 722. Dr. Kelly, California, wants to talk about Senator and Congress. He's listening on 1490 AM, KOWI, or L. We got 2 affiliates here. That's in Santa Cruz. We got like 7 and 9. We got more. I think it's like 10 affiliates down in California. Show's really growing out there, so that's a blessing. Too bad the globalists have pretty much completely taken over California, but who knows? Just like the White House, maybe we can take it back. But going back now to the main issue, we have a major pastor coming out who met with Trump and met with senior members of Congress saying they've been told of a plan for martial law. Well, that's already in the news. Then we have Brennan coming out yesterday at the Aspen Institute with Clapper, former head of all intelligence, the national security system. And then we've got Blitzer on there saying, well, you got to impeach him, right? And he goes, no, we'll just remove him. A coup. So this is huge now to have them admit all this with a new Comedy Central show announced to come on after their main news program every day, built around, quote, Alex Jones. And the comedian says he's going to play Alex Jones. And what that means is dress up in KK outfits and stuff and say things I never said, KKK stuff. And that's what they already do. Or just say outrageous stuff. And then say that's what Alex Jones does, then point at me and laugh at the straw man, which is great. That'll just send us more listeners that actually find out what we're actually doing. But they know that that actually gets them ratings, just imitating us and then twisting it. So they plan to destroy who we are by posing as us and then going out and committing cultural crimes while hiding behind the thing that they're just actors, they're just comedians with a bunch of writers in New York City and L.A. sitting there writing garbage to then put it into an actor's mouth who's posing as a fake newsman who's posing as me. So Tuck Buckford wasn't enough. Now you're going to get 5 nights a week attacking yours truly, and they even admit it's supposed to be Alex Jones. So it's not enough to have all these movies they've made and Homeland and all these shows. Now I'm so evil, I've got to be demonized nightly on a rated Comedy Central show because nobody watches the news anymore. Nobody watches mainstream news. So now they're going totally to comedy. And you go to CNN, most of the videos you see on there many times are Saturday Night Live or Colbert, again, misrepresenting. Remember Alec Baldwin? I don't like black people. I'm Donald Trump. I learned to be racist from Alex Jones. INFOWARS, it's a show. I learned it from him. We're racist. Black people aren't humans. I mean, that I never said that. Alec Baldwin played Trump and then said, Alex Jones told me. Alex Jones told me. And then that's the new thing. It shows the desperateness of these people. But it's better. Google, Facebook, Twitter start to censor us, start to block us, start to try to stop you from getting our information and admit they are. And Cernovich gets the secret documents, and Google admits they're real, where they spent millions hiring people to delist us on Google. But when they got exposed, we went back to the top because Google had to pull it because it's racketeering. It's criminal. It's a trust operation. It's a monopoly operation. They've just been fined hundreds of millions for that. So they attacked us. We fought back. They had to back off. But it's happening. But Google isn't half as bad as Facebook or Twitter. And they go, oh, well, that's their own platforms. No, they advertise it as open for political discussion. Then they censor us. Then they have bots going around acting like they're liberals, attacking everybody to make us feel demoralized and alone. It's a hoax. But again, they want to silence us, then build facsimiles of who we are, then build straw men, and then demonize the straw man in the public. Gag the real person. The body snatcher gets rid of the real person before it copies itself. Okay? Well, that's not happening. They created Glenn Beck to doppelgang. Didn't work. He went down, not me, because you couldn't get rid of me. So thanks for the prayers. Thanks for the support. It's all of you making this possible. But your investment spreading the word in InfoWars, your investment supporting us, your investment defending us, your investment getting past the peer pressure and the mind control is delivering with President Trump, delivering in the huge Freedom Caucus, close to taking over the House from the Republicans. We've taken it from the Democrats. Now in 2018, we're going to take it from the neocons and the rhinos. We're this close to really restoring the Republic and having a true future. Thanks to all of you. So stop thanking me. Stop thanking Cernovich. We're in this with you. It's a fight. We know the enemy hates us. What do you expect us to do? Roll over to a bunch of scum that hate our guts and want to make us slaves? Okay, this is normal behavior. They take normal behavior and make it look weird. Let them have a bunch of Comedy Central. We're not in third grade where you laugh at somebody and they go cry to mommy. We love scum hating us. We love scum attacking us. We love it. We absolutely love it, ladies and gentlemen. And we're done playing games, and we're not backing down, so that's the end of it. But we've got free shipping until the end of the month. Just a few days left, 4 or 5 days left. And we've got 57% off of Super Female Vitality. Never done that. Silver Bullet, 66% off. Never done that, because I just want everybody to have this and try it. Caveman, strawberries in, 25% off. 25% off on the chocolate. Caveman bone broth. Silver special package with the electric toothbrush impregnated with silver, the colloidal silver bullet, and the toothpaste super blue, fluoride free with iodine and colloidal silver. That's 50% off. Pro Pure, amazing traveler, gravity fed, blows away much of the competition. The very best is Pro Pure and Alexa Pure. They're apples and oranges, but all the other stuff's nothing compared to those. It's the best unit, 30% off, $132. People are selling other stainless steel systems for $250 that aren't even as good as this unit. $132, nobody can top it. Pro Pure Traveler, Alexa Pure Breeze, $219 is a great deal. Comparable stuff's $400 to $600. The price has gone down. It used to be like $800 for comparable just a few years ago. It's $149. Nobody can top that. Vitamin Mineral Fusion, 33% off. Knockout, 50% off. ProstiGuard, 33% off. Myco ZX, 46% off. DNA Force selling out. That's 20% off. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. Take advantage of it all. Support the broadcast. Mike Cernovich, thank you for hosting. We're going to skip this break so you have more time here, and we're going to skip the break at the 50 so you get back the 6-7 minutes I've taken from you. We salute your work. I've seen your reach on Facebook go from 10 million a week to 35 million a week, despite the fact they're trying to censor you. That's on Facebook, what we do every week now. So we want to salute Mike Cernovich and all the work he's doing. To see your explosion is absolutely vitriolic. So we salute you, Mike Cernovich. Mike, take over. But what do you make of the open martial law coup plans? We forced it out in the open. Another devastating blow to the enemy. They can't organize it in secret anymore. We savaged them, Cernovich, and we're going to push their timetable up, and they're going to make a move, and they're going to fail, and we're going to arrest all of their asses. And after they're absolutely convicted, we're going to hang their asses high. Mike Cernovich, take over.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing time, Alex. We always have a lot of great news. Of course, Scaramucci, as I said and as you said, it has been a tremendous asset already to the Trump administration. He went on the record today contradicting H.R. McMaster and admitted what we knew, which is that McMaster has Obama holdovers. The Obama holdovers are leaking to the media. So if you'll remember, this is a very, very important development, and I'll explain why. Scaramucci, or Mooch, as people affectionately refer to him as, who's a self-made billionaire, by the way, and yet people, of course, hate on him. They hate success. It's amazing. So he went on today and said that the Obama holdovers are leaking to the media. Well, if you go back a week or two ago, H.R. McMaster held a town hall meeting, and this is proof. Eli Lake and Bloomberg said it, therefore it has to be true, because as you know, I mean, if you and I say it isn't true, but if Bloomberg, if it's in Bloomberg, then it must be true, because even though it takes them weeks to catch up to us, McMaster held a town hall where he said there's no such thing as an Obama holdover. So today, this is a very subtle thing. Very few people understand this, and almost nobody in the media does because they don't have my information and my sources and everything. This is a sign that they know McMaster is the problem. McMaster is definitely on his way out. So McMaster had held a town hall to address Mike Cernovich's tweets. This is a fact. I didn't make this up. People go, oh, Cernovich, you self-promote or whatever. This is Eli Lake, who went on to a podcast and called me conspiracy theorist. So Eli Lake is definitely not a friend of mine. He's not trying to do me any favors. And he said that at a town hall, H.R. McMaster said there's no such thing as an Obama holdover. What a joke, right? So here's the latest news on McMaster. As of this is breaking news. Nobody has this yet. Nobody knows this. This is an INFOWARS exclusive. You're only going to get that information here with me. McMaster is bringing in two people who worked for, I kid you not, Ben Rhodes. McMaster is bringing in two holdovers from the Obama administration, two political appointees, two Ben Rhodes loyalists into the NSC. That's what H.R. McMaster is doing. And fortunately, Sean Spicer loved it. Sean Spicer leaked to the media all the time. That's something that I never made public before, because then, he would try to blacklist me from coming to the White House press briefings and everything. So I had to be careful with Spicer. Thank God that he's out now. I can actually tell the truth about what an incompetent guy that was and how he was sabotaging the administration, how he's leaking the media, how he and Reince Priebus they killed the war room idea. A lot of people didn't know this, but there was going to be a war room with actual heavy hitters getting content out, getting the media message out. Spicer, Reince, McMaster, a few other people within the comms team, they killed the war room. They said, oh, you're going to politicize the community. I kid you not. I kid you not. This is why they killed the war room. They go, you will be politicizing the communications team. Like these are the incompetent or the saboteurs or the snakes. It doesn't even matter at this point. These are the kind of people Trump has to deal with, where they're saying, well, we wouldn't want our communications department and the most beleaguered and attacked administration in U.S. history to actually have a message, to actually have a rapid response team, to actually focus on getting out content. That would be politicizing the communications department, and we should never who are these people and how did they get in? And that guy, Michael Short, who just got fired, and then he goes, well, I quit. So actually another funny story too there is Mooch leaked out that he was going to fire Short as a karma. It was like karmic retribution. So Short had been leaking. So Mooch leaked out that he was going to fire Short. So then Short found out that he was going to be fired when he opened up Politico, when people were texting him the article that he was going to get fired. It's the same way that Trump fired this gangster, the way Trump fired Comey was giving a talk at the FBI and it flashes on Fox News. This is how you have to deal with these people. You're dealing with criminals like James Comey and the communications department. They're going to treat these people the way you treat people like that. You just end it. One day they show up and the key doesn't work. One day they show up to work and they get a Google alert for their name and they see Politico is reporting that they're going to be fired. That's what you have to do with all these people. We got to get Reince Priebus out of there. We definitely, it's a good start though. So Mooch knows what he's doing. He knows that McMaster is leaking and hiring leakers. And we know that Lindsey Graham is anti-Trump, and Virginia Boney, which is exclusive again for me, another leaker that we identified. So we're getting them. There's big progress. And that is why when they said Scaramucci was going to be head of comms, I was through the roof. I was so hyped. And then a lot of people were, how could you like him? He's rich. And I'm like, what is wrong with people? Are they brainwashed zombies? Nobody hates rich people. They hate thieves like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton didn't get rich by providing entrepreneurial value to the world. Bill Clinton didn't become rich by providing entrepreneurial value to the world. Barack Obama is not becoming rich by giving value to the world. These are not intellectuals. They aren't job creators. What they do is they use their influence and their positions and their power for corruption. That is what they do. So we have no problem with people actually if Goldman Sachs hadn't ripped people off in the stock market crash, I'd have no problem with Goldman Sachs. But as we know, they stole from the American public. They looted the public, and they destroyed a lot of lives. And they'd better hope the stock market stays up, because it isn't going to be good for them if they crash the market again or they're too reckless again. It'll be bad. So we have great developments with Scaramucci. Finally, we have somebody in the White House who knows how to get a message out. Now, Scaramucci, too, the media loves him because he knows how to handle the media. So Mooch is a rare guy that can play both games, right? So I'm really good at one game. I'm really good at the social media game, direct to consumers, direct to readers, direct to viewers. So right now, of course, I'm live on the Real A.Jones show, which is amazing. They're running YouTube Live. They're running Periscope. They're on radio, terrestrial radio all over the world. I'm right now on Facebook Live with one phone. My Periscope is live on another iPad. I need to get another camera set up so I can do YouTube Live. So I'm really good at reaching massive amounts of people directly and bypassing the media, but I'm not good at playing the traditional media game. And I'm getting better at it. Mooch is good at both. He knows how to reach the people, and he knows how to work with the traditional media people. So he's a rare talent, a once in a generation media talent. So Mooch, he's in there, and now there's finally Periscope, right? That was a historic moment. They Periscope President Trump and Air Force One. We need more of that. We need fireside chats. We need the multiple, computers, phones, webcams, whatever you want to call it, streaming live. They're getting there, and they're trying. We have incredible momentum right now. Scaramucci even said that. Momentum. Trump referenced momentum. See, how many people understand this and can connect these dots the way I can? They don't read books. They've never read The Art of the Deal. They've never read Trump's book, Think Big and Kick. We'll call it Butt because I think we're on the radio. We'll keep it family friendly. They don't know anything. They don't actually study his work. And there's incredible momentum right now, and both Trump and Scaramucci are momentum players. I actually got a message from the highest levels today. I can't say from who, obviously, but the highest level said, let your people know today, because they knew I was going on A.Jones. They saw that. They monitor my Twitter religiously. McMaster does, too. He reads it personally, and he doesn't like it. People overheard him screaming today about Cernovich's tweets. They literally, you could, if the media really told the truth, they don't tell the truth about Mike Cernovich, though, because they don't want me to look more influential as I actually am. They don't want to tell the truth about how much impact that we're having, because they're trying to get me banned and everything. They'd rather do hit jobs. McMaster was heard screaming at the West Wing about Cernovich's tweets. Effing tweets, screaming. So McMaster is mad because I revealed that Mooch directly contradicted him. So Mooch went on Fox News today and said Obama holdovers are the leakers. But McMaster had said a week or two ago, there's no such thing as an Obama holdover. Now, the fake news media, because they're not intelligent people, and they have goldfish memories, right? All they care, Trump tweeted something today, let's forget everything happened. But I'm always a strategic player. And as a strategic player, I'm always thinking, well, what happened today, and how does this move work with the other pieces on the board? So what Mooch did today was significant. What Mooch did was said, look, we know McMaster is the bad guy. We know he wants to bring in people who work for Ben Rhodes. We know who the leakers are, and HR, he better get his act together or he'll be out. And we're on his tail. So he's triggered. I've heard multiple, 10, 15, 20 people have told me that McMaster actually has a personal vendetta against me because I'm cyberbullying. He said I'm a bully. And you know who I'm bullying? You can't make this up. You can't make it up. I got to just pause and take a deep breath because it sounds so absurd, and yet it is not. It is true. Do you know who I'm bullying? I'm bullying Deep State. I kid you not. They said that it is unfair for me to target people in the CIA, people who are at the highest levels of government, people who are at the highest levels of intelligence. They said it's unfair for me to target them. They've been spying on us. They've been spying on us for decades. But when I publicly talk about what they're doing and how they're leaking and everything, then I'm just a big bully. And the media goes along with it. They're going, And foreign policy, oh, yeah, Cernovich is being mean to these people. I mean, it really, how do you bully a 3-star general? That's what I would like to know. How do you bully a 3-star general, a veteran of multiple? If McMaster isn't strong enough for me, if he's shook, maybe he should read Guerrilla Mindset or go to one of my seminars and learn how to check into the present moment, learn how to not be rattled and shook up all the time. Maybe he needs a mindset. Maybe I should do a Guerrilla Mindset training seminar at I actually should, and now that I think about it. McMaster, I know you're watching, buddy. I know you watch everything we do. I know what you're doing. You think you spy on me? That's what you think. I'll come in and give you a Guerrilla Mindset seminar, and I'll give you all the secrets. And then what will happen is you'll no longer be a puppet for the globalists. You'll no longer be a puppet for the warmongers. You'll actually want to make the world a better place because you'll believe in yourself and you'll find inner peace and happiness and love and joy in your own heart. And then you're going to want to spread that into the world instead of trying to spread more chaos and destruction and murder to the world. McMaster also, too, nobody else had this before me, presented his plan for the Afghan troop surge. So there was a principals meeting today, or it was scheduled for today. These things get moved often. McMaster is still trying to get his troop surge going on. He really wants more troops in Afghanistan. He won't let it drop. Trump is very frustrated with him. So we got to keep the heat on McMaster. We got to keep the heat on. Share the links about McMaster. Get the message out about McMaster. Ben Rhodes should not be in the NSC. Ben Rhodes, actually, let's talk about Ben Rhodes in this next segment. He testified before the Senate, and that never got leaked. So we're going to go on break right now. The next segment, we're going to talk about Ben Rhodes, McMaster, and how Soros is controlling McMaster and is owning McMaster. We'll be back the next segment.
What the aging process is when the cell replicates, we lose a little bit of our telomeres. Telomeres are the little cups on the end of our chromosomes.
And when it runs out, you start dying.
Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com.